Dennis James rejects PMMA's claims against Derek Lunsford. Jose Raymond responds harshly to Sarah Villegas. She looks like a spoiled brat. PMMA, polymethyl methacrylate, a permanent injectable filler, has a major impact on sports. On December 25, 2025, via YouTube, Dennis James and Jose Raymond dismissed claims of PMMA injection against Derek Lunsford. They also condemned former champion Sarah Villegas for accusing Natalia Qualo of using the substance. After the conclusion of Mr. Olympia 2025, some fans were left with more questions than answers. Derek Lunsford reclaimed his Sando trophy in a tense showdown between Hadi Choopan and Chinito Andrew "Jacked" Obikia. Following the series, Lunsford was accused of using PMMA to enhance his physique. He and his trainer, Chris Aceto, denied these allegations. In Vegas, Natalia Qualo also reclaimed her Olympic title thanks to improved quadriceps and hamstring width. She was in the spotlight, with many accusing her of using PMMA weights. The controversy was widely discussed, with Chris Cormier pointing out that Coelho's legs were questionable on stage. This led James and Raymond to give their take on the latest bodybuilding upset. Dennis James and Jose Raymond discussed the Lunsford PMMA allegations and criticized Sarah Villegas for the controversy. In the video, Raymond and James noted that the Lunsford coach could have used something like PMMA to fill his chest after a devastating pectoral tear. Allegedly, his coach did it, PMMA, on his chest, his own, said Jose Raymond. His coach, Fabricio, you all know who I'm talking about. Derek and Ramon's coach, he coaches a lot of people in Brazil. He had a tear in his pectoral muscle. I remember because he showed it to me, James said. You could see it. It was a big hole. He had put something in there to fill it. That's what I heard. I didn't confirm it with him, but that's what I was told. James shared that Qualo is friends with the doctor who allegedly performed the PMMA procedure on the Lunsford manager. It is assumed that it was the same doctor. Dr. Fernando, I met Dr. Fernando. I spoke to Dr. Fernando and I know exactly who he is, but I don't know him as a PMMA expert. I know a doctor in Brazil. He actually tried to hire me as a coach. I know Natalia is one of his friends. He does blood tests for athletes and things like that. He warned that the accusations of PMMA injection could be fabricated. I don't know him about PMMA injections. I think it's a load of made-up nonsense. Simply because some people hate to lose, and if they lose, they think there must be some criminal act involved, otherwise they can't lose. I think it blew up like that. Nobody said anything in Pittsburgh when Natalia won in Pittsburgh. Furthermore, James believes that if there had been legitimate evidence, it would already have been public. All of a sudden, someone says, oh, she has 100% proof that there are PMMA injections. Fuck, where's the proof? Prove it. If you have 100% proof, whistleblower, blow your whistle, you know what I'm saying. If you have 100% proof, shut this shit down. Wouldn't this have already come out? Asks Dennis James. Raymond argued that this gives the impression that Villegas is having a fit of anger. This can't help. She's acting like a spoiled child throwing a tantrum. It's really bad and disrespectful. Come back and be better. Come back and beat her. That's all you have to do. It looks really bad. Natalia is not judging, Raymond said. They do not know why Cormier sided with Villegas and pointed out that he did not directly accuse Qualo of using PMMA. I think he did this podcast with Tarek, and he didn't accuse him of anything at first, he just said you could see a little difference in his legs, and you have to explain it, Raymond adds. During the next podcast, I asked him, I said, Chris, are you accusing Natalia? He replied no. Basically, he was explaining that there might be something there. James and Raymond aren't the only bodybuilders to support Qualo. Bob Cicherillo and Sean Ray recently criticized Villegas for his smear campaign against the Brazilian champion. Cicherillo went so far as to say Villegas's career was over. In response, Villegas called Cicherillo's comments sloppy. Time will tell if fans will learn the absolute truth regarding the recent PMMA injection controversy. James and Raymond believe Villegas should focus on reclaiming gold rather than making accusations without tangible evidence. Mohamed Foda, 10 weeks out leg workout prep and 2026 competitive outlook. Mohamed Foda is one of the most exciting rising stars in international IFBB pro bodybuilding. Born on September 10, 1993 in Egypt, Foda earned his pro status in 2018 and has steadily climbed the global rankings, most notably winning the 2024 Chicago Pro and earning his first taste of Olympia competition later that year. Currently training out of the UAE and the Middle East, Foda is known for his work ethic, consistent evolution, and strategic training philosophies influenced by modern methods like FST-7 alongside heavy compound work. 10 weeks out, leg workout focus. With roughly 10 weeks to go before the next major competitive season in 2026, Foda's prep emphasizes lower body development, a critical area for overall symmetry and stage presence. Leg training breakdown. According to recent footage and reports from training sessions, e.g., with Vlad Sukaruko, Foda's leg prep includes leg curl, standing, single leg, 4x12. Seated leg curl, 4x10. These early lifts prioritize hamstring stimulation first. Vertical leg press, 4x10. This training structure shows a balanced approach, stimulating both posterior chain, hamstrings, and quadriceps while building muscle density, vascularity, and separation, crucial for peak condition on stage. Training 10 weeks from show day typically enters a phase where intensity stays high but volume tapers slightly as conditioning increases. Foda's plan reflects a thoughtful mix of intensity, volume, and muscle fatigue management to maintain size while leaning down. Competitive history and 2026 outlook. Foda's recent competition history shows: first place, 2024 Chicago Pro. Second place, 2024 Tampa Pro. 14th, 2024 Mr. Olympia. 5th, 2025 Dubai Pro. These results confirm he's more than capable of placing well at high-level shows. What this means for 2026. His 2026 prospects look strong. Size and conditioning improvements. The focused leg development and meticulous prep should bolster his overall package. Judges reward complete physiques with balanced legs. Experience on big stages. Foda now understands the Olympia and Pro League judging dynamics better than many newcomers. Consistency. He has shown he can step on stage multiple times in peak condition in a single year. However, the competition in 2026 will be fierce. Bodybuilders like Vlad Sukaruko and others in the open division are continually improving, meaning Foda must keep refining symmetry, conditioning, and presentation chances at major titles. Based on current prep and trajectory. Heavy checkmark top contender for mid-tier pro shows, Tampa, Chicago, New York Pro. Heavy checkmark potential Olympia qualifier if peak conditioning is achieved. Heavy checkmark top 10 Olympia finish possible with strategic improvements. While it's impossible to predict podiums with certainty, Foda's blend of size, work ethic, and refined training, especially with a disciplined 10 weeks out plan, positions him well to make a strong impression throughout the 2026 season. This can't help. She's acting like a spoiled child throwing a tantrum. It's really bad and disrespectful. Come back and be better. Come back and beat her. That's all you have to do. It looks really bad. Natalia is not judging, Raymond said. They do not know why Cormier sided with Villegas and pointed out that he did not directly accuse Qualo of using PMMA. I think he did this podcast with Tarek, and he didn't accuse him of anything at first. He just said you could see a little difference in his legs, and you have to explain it, Raymond adds. During the next podcast, I asked him, I said, Chris, are you accusing Natalia? He replied no. Basically, he was explaining that there might be something there. James and Raymond aren't the only bodybuilders to support Qualo. Bob Cicherillo and Sean Ray recently criticized Villegas for his smear campaign against the Brazilian champion. Cicherillo went so far as to say Villegas's career was over. In response, Villegas called Cicherillo's comments sloppy. Time will tell if fans will learn the absolute truth regarding the recent PMMA injection controversy. James and Raymond believe Villegas should focus on reclaiming gold rather than making accusations without tangible evidence. Conclusion. Mohamed Foda's 10-week leg prep shows a methodical, well-rounded strategy focused on complete lower body development. Combined with his past success, rising skill set, and clear dedication, he is shaping up to be a serious threat across major 2026 contests, possibly redefining his rank among elite pro bodybuilders if all elements align on competition day.